National Spelling Bee are calling for entries to this year's competition. To tell us more, we're joined in studio by Roger Dickinson, the Chief Executive Officer of Spell It. Good to have you.
Good to be here.
Well, it's an absolute pleasure. All right, so it's time for the Spelling Bee. How was the event last year?
It was good. It was very good. It was the first time that South Africa really had a national spelling bee.
Yeah.
And we had close to 2,000 schools compete. So it was a good start.
Okay, so, I mean, it took a very, very long time for South Africa to get something like that. It's been around the world for so long. Why so long? What was the delay?
Well, a lot of people have done spelling bees over the years. The library services have done a lot. Different organizations have done many. I think it took us a while to all sort of get together and do it, you know, and I think the DBE deserves a lot of credit for pulling this together last year.
Yeah, yeah. You know, it took me a while to understand what a spelling bee actually is.
Yeah.
Am I right in saying that it's actually a gathering of sorts,
Yes.
a get-together,
Yes.
a spelling bee?
Yeah.
So that's...
Yeah, so it's an old word from American Midwest that means a gathering, and people would actually use bees for various things, you know, prayers and stuff like that. So this was a sort of a rural gathering that would happen.
Yeah. And how many entrants did you have last year?
So we had about 2,000 schools enter from across the country.
Wow.
Which was good, but as you know, we have 17,000 primary schools in the country. So this year we're stepping it up, and we're looking at close to 10,000 this year, yeah.
When is it taking place?
So the final of the spelling bee happens on the 9th of October.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's still a little bit of time, but it's like, when I mean a little, it is around the corner. There's so much to do in the process of that. I keep lingering on last year because it was a first, and obviously we want to better on it this year. Who was the winner? Who was the overall winner from it?
So Brendan Craven, a young lad from Bryanston, actually, just up the road, won it. And then, very excitingly, Katlego from Limpopo came second, and then Angel from Soweto came third.
Fantastic.
So we had a great spread.
What are their ages? The ages of
so these are grade sixes, so they're around 11, 12-year-old kids,
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, the words are some words that some of us have never even heard of.
Well, that's interesting because we don't, in South Africa, we kind of don't do what the Americans do, you know, where the Americans are spelling some really crazy words.
Yeah.
Our spelling bee is really focused on improving literacy. And so we use a lot of the words that the kids are using in class, in their different subjects. And so it's really linked very tightly to the curriculum. Yeah, that's what we try.
It's good to hear because, I mean, I suppose that's a nice